my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. One more time. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Yeah. Buenos días, ya tú sabes. Wake up, wake up. That was an extra one, because it's almost free. Thankful Thursday. And this is the morning chow today, where we are talking about calm is the key. Being calm is the key. I forgot the title. But it's there. It's about sort of kind of, well, basically what I learned how to do before getting into a situation where I need to utilize all of my daily coping skills. Breathing. They're in the description of this video. You're gonna have some breathing techniques, some calming techniques. I use some of them, mainly meditation, daily meditation, whether I am in the dark, lotus style, or walking around. Buenos dias, number one. Wake up, wake up. Just singing that song, you are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. My mom used to sing that song to me when I was a little baby. If anything I remember is that song. Out of everything I do not remember, that moment I do remember. Hi there. Hello. Good morning. Number one. You ready? Wake up. Wake up. Today we are talking solely about my experiences. Check out the description. You can see there I got some information about calming techniques, what this channel is about, what I'm talking about, whether you think I'm talking about your reality or not, because it has nothing to do with you. You joined because you were scrolling. And I'm here this morning. I will be here every morning as long as I can wake up in time to be here. Where am I from? Hello there, Talia Lopez. Buenas. Hablas español. Buenos días. I'm from my father's balls and my mother's love. That's what I always say. Doesn't matter where I'm from. Matters that I'm here and that you're here. Geographically, do you speak? Like, am I American? Is that what you want to know? Do I look American? Do I look American? I want to know. If you saw me in your country, do you think I'm American? Other than me opening my big fat American mouth. Good morning to you. Welcome to the morning chow. No Spanish, that's okay. Quite all right. Good morning. Hey, how are you today? Go back, calming. So these are things, read the description. I'm not a psychologist, I'm not a psychiatrist, I'm not a doctor. If you need some help, go see somebody professionally. I recommend it. I'm just basically talking about my experiences on the calming down techniques that are in the description of this video, and ones that I actually use, which is basically meditation. I meditate. Right now I'm meditating. What? It could be done. And that's good. Uncomfortable is good. That means you're changing. Take it with you. So, happiness comes with a price. Believe that. It wasn't always this happy. Believe that. You can take that to the bank. But that's the way I choose to be. That's how I'm shaping my life. And if it makes you uncomfortable, then keep on scrolling and have a beautiful day. So, yeah, calm. Now, that took me a long time, and I'm not even there mastering it. However, I do recognize those, what they call triggers. Those are important, that possibly will trigger me to become, say, anxious or unstable, in a situation that is gonna happen, has happened. Normally, it's either the two. It's gonna happen, which by then, anxieties would be over if you are not recognizing how to condition those feelings. First of all, by finding out where they come from, what's the trigger, and how to utilize techniques to use that to your advantage, not to your disadvantage. Basically, that's what that means. Calming down in a situation. How old am I? How old do you think I am? Let's get past that. I'm gonna put my age on here so you guys can see it, because every time I come on here, somebody asks me how old am I. I'm 33. So everything stems back to reconditioning. For me, what was the reason for me needing to know how to calm down? I mean, it would be apparent to everyone else. Why do you need to calm down? Me personally, I have a personality where either I'm super happy or super upset. There was no in between for me. But I learned through practice and applying certain techniques, watching certain YouTube University folks that deal with professionals on YouTube that talk about all of these things, that I have just began to unravel in my life, because it's just, that's just what's happening right now in my life. And I'm enjoying it, and I'm taking it for what it's worth. So the techniques prior or post situation, but there's also something in those techniques that is not mentioned, and I'm gonna mention it because I learned about it, and it does help. Physically, it helps physically first and foremost. Because once you get that physical, once you get that out and you know how to do it and you learn and you practice it, for others it may seem something totally, they don't know what you're doing if you're doing it in their present, but that doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if they know what you're doing. What you do, it doesn't matter. What matters is how you're calming down, how you're finding a way to deal with the situation that hence is not conducive to you in that point. So you have to find a way to do that. How do you recognize that you need to calm down? That's a tough one, right? Is it? I think when you are trembling uncontrollably, it's time to calm down. When you are trembling uncontrollably and the first thought in your mind is better ask somebody, that's where you need to learn how to calm down at that point. And there are reasons why, because you never know what someone else is going through in their life that they just so happen to run into you. No, I don't. I think I played maybe a couple of times. It was a different concept for me. It's neat though. It's like the game is really neat. It's kind of like Call of Duty, right? Right, Talia?
I think so. No, I don't do video games. I used to, like a couple of days ago. I'll play it on my own time. I want to finish the games I have on. I have a PlayStation 4. I was borrowing a PlayStation 5, but I think I'm gonna do Twitch. Cause I can I add you? I'll see. I'm going through. I'm moving basically, and I don't have anything plugged up at this point. So I'm gonna. I'll try. That'll be good. Once I'm settled down, give me a couple of weeks, and I think I want to start doing a Twitch. I don't know. I like video games. I'm not gonna play every day, but then if you don't play every day, you get rusty, right? Yeah, I just bought. Well, yes. I've been playing Wukong, Black Myth. Great, good game. Good game. Not better than God of War, but a good game. It's a good game. It's a good game. But for me, in my eyes, I haven't played Ragnarok yet. So the PS5 was my little brother's. I'm moving. It's his. Belongs to him. So I'm moving. So I'm gonna try and purchase one, possibly. But there's a lot of other things that I need to do. So I have a PlayStation 4. I'll play those video games that I have there, like Terraria. I want to play Terraria. I want to play that game. My son finished it a couple of times already. He likes that game so much. So that's the game that I want to play. Diablo 3 I'm playing on PlayStation 4. Metal Gear Solid I'm playing on PlayStation 4. I got a couple of others that I play on PlayStation 4. Juan Flyboy, great handle, my friend. I'll look for you on there, okay? Promise. Once I get settled in, give me a couple of weeks. You know, I'll go to my PlayStation Network, sign up, all that good stuff, and we might get a chance to play. That'll be cool. That'll be awesome. So, calming down when you need to be, you know, especially when you're dealing with family members, because families have their own dynamics, right? As opposed to other social places like work, and any other place. You yeah, you told me Hawaii Flamboy. I gotcha. And you just for me, and again, everything I say here is for me. Read the description. It's just out of experience where I want to share what I've learned throughout life. You're still gonna do what you're gonna do. Do it, because if you live life off of my lips and my words, you're really not gonna live life. So do what it do. If it's something complicated, calm down, relax, do some breathing. Breathing techniques should be practiced on a daily basis. You should literally sit down, and especially if you have anxiety. I had anxiety almost all my life. I didn't even know that's what it was. I've had anxiety all my life, and until I figured out what it was, I didn't even know it was anxiety. I thought it was like a heart palpitation, physically, like the physical feeling. How it came about was, who knows? Like, you know, most of my childhood, you know, I had my mom's personality because she was the one that brought us up, right? She was tough. My mom's as tough as nails, but she's also lovely, very calm and very nice person. But do not rile up her leaves, because she is no joke. So that's how I was living most of my life. And then I figured out, you know, what we talked about yesterday, the prejudging. I did all that. All that I'm trying to find. I tried to find a resolve or a technique on how to just maintain myself. Am I married? Currently, yes, I'm going through a divorce. Yeah, I know. But yeah, I am. We're not living together. I'm currently filing for divorce. Kind of, sort of wish I was married, you know, still. But hey, decisions. But thank you for asking. It is sad, very sad. It is very sad. You don't even know how, that word is an understatement of how sad my marriage situation is. Don't be sorry for me. I'm not sorry. Life goes on. Lesson learned. But thank you anyway. Appreciate it. Appreciate the sympathy. So very important to collect yourself before a situation, especially if you suffer from anxiety. I'm not a doctor. I went years of my life with anxiety, didn't even know it. Didn't even know it. Having panic attacks because we were so tough, right? That we didn't recognize, the emotion was so overwhelming that's how we lived our life every day, was emotional. Yelling, screaming, that kind of, outlet. But once I learned what it was, I was like, that's good that you don't fight. That's so nice. That's very important. You communicate. And that's way better than fighting. Way better. We can agree to disagree, right? I appreciate that. Thank you for letting me know that. I'm a fighter, so I'm a fighter. I mean, that's what I used to combat everything. That's why why I had anxiety, I would suppose, is because I was combative. From my upbringing, you have to be combative in the field of battle. There is no, you can't talk. There's no talking. In the middle of a battle, you're gonna say, wait, hold on, put your spear away. Even though you already got to this point, at that moment in the field of battle, do you think that your opponent is gonna stop? You think you're gonna stop and think you're already past that point? So calming down technique prevents you from getting to that point. Anybody in that situation, walk away. Whatever you need to do. Me, at this point, I listen. I'm a listener. I listen to everything. Things that can't even be heard, I listen to because I have to. I must. I realize that I have to listen to every little nuance of every situation. You don't have to tell me all that personal stuff. That's okay. You're a boy, a girl. That's okay. We don't discriminate. But good morning. Top of the morning to you. So, yeah, I get on the roll and then I see a comment and then it's just... But that's the why you need to calm yourself. Use those techniques daily, even if there isn't a situation where you need to calm yourself, because then one may arise and you will be prepared. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. You'll be there. You'll go, oh. And when you accomplish that, or when you overcome that obstacle, it's the best feeling in the world. I'm letting you know it is the greatest feeling in the world, because now you know how to control yourself. Now you know where it's coming from. Now you know your own psyche. Now you love your soul, not your role. Ooh. Morning, Chow. Wake up, wake up. I don't know what that means. Can we be friends? No, I don't even know you. Sorry. But you come, like, share, subscribe, and we can share stuff on the internet. That's great. I don't need friends. Believe me. I don't need friends. You don't want to be my friend. I am friendless. That's okay. This one thing I want to say. One thing, and I think this is gonna be, I don't know, but I feel like saying this all the time. When God speaks, everything listens. I just feel like saying that. So anyway, calming down is very important. Calming down doesn't mean you're trying to figure out what can be, that's not what that is about. What calming down is about is what is and what needs to be aligned with yourself, nobody else. Ain't got nothing to do with nobody. And then thereafter, once you're done, you can search. You can say, you can look. You can say, okay, this is why, and that's important for one to do that. Do your own self research, right? Say, what happened? Where did this come from? What, who pulled the trigger on this feeling? Who came at me? What was it me? Was it something that was building up? That's a lot to take in to calm down. But in a moment where you don't understand what's going on, right? When everything is swirling around you like a tornado. Techniques are in the description. Squeeze something, touch something 3 times, say something 3 times, clench your muscles in certain areas a couple times. But I couldn't do that. I couldn't clench my muscles, because if I clench my muscles in my toes, because if you look at the description, all the way to your knees, that, for me, that causes tension. And a tension in a tense situation, in my mind, does not equal balance for me. So I'll do stuff like listen. I'll just listen, right, to what's going on, and then make a decision. Now I do that. I didn't do that before. I would never listen. I would jump to conclusions. The aggressive. I don't do that no more. Don't need to. I don't need to do that anymore. I'm calm. Now, I'm human. Don't get it twisted now. I do have emotions. I do have a point where I can no longer tolerate the silliness. What can I say? But when you're fully calm anywhere, in any situation, I'm gonna tell you a secret. I'm gonna tell you a secret. I always wanted to be that calm guy, and I was for most. I'm a Gemini. I don't know if that means anything, but again, sometimes I get excited. This day and age, of me being my age right now, not really, not as much, because I see the extent that excitement can take me to, which for me normally was negative, normally was bad, but not anymore. Now I can say that I enjoy being excited about and extremely emotional about certain things, but I got to be able to know when to calm, even when it's a good thing. It doesn't have to be a bad thing for you to calm down. Nah, it could be, you're going somewhere, you're super excited, you and you can get anxiety like that too. I didn't know what anxiety was until a psych told me that's anxiety. And I had anxiety my whole life. That's bad. Anxiety is bad. It is bad. And this is not about anxiety. It's about calming down, so you don't get to that point. But you have to really be confident in what you know, how to apply it, when to apply it, where it should be applied, and why. So once you know that, easy peasy, baby. Easy peasy. Practice every day with yourself, with someone you love, with someone you hate, with someone you admire, with someone you don't. Practice on your own. Like you don't have to tell anybody you're practicing, right? You don't have to say, yo, I'm practicing. Do that in your head. Practice in your head, right? Practice in your head. Everywhere you go, everybody you talk to, every person you interact with, have a purpose behind that calming skill. Again, the situation does not have to be drastic. The situation does not have to be something that's going to turn into something negative or was something negative. It doesn't have to be. What needs to be recognized is that at this point of emotion, there's got to be some calming down. How do you do that? The techniques in the description are great. There are others that you can use, but I tend to rely on daily meditation, right? And open-minded thought, right? I used to get a lot of invasive thoughts, and I've been getting them lately as well, right? Where I know those thoughts that are coming through, my frequency they're not mine. I used to react on them because I didn't know they weren't mine. I thought they were mine, and I'm like, I wouldn't even ask, what did that come? But now I do, because now I know that those frequencies, that energy can pass through me and affect me if I'm not stable and calm with myself. If I'm chaotic all the time and not stable and not being able to recognize my responses to certain situations, then I'm not going to be able to learn from it, from any of it. I've been married 3 times, kid. What you think? I didn't choose to go. I've been to. If I can say, I've been married 3 times. I didn't go to a strip club, not one time, for that bachelor party thingy. Doesn't interest me. However, I recently, being away from, women, I suppose, I was invited, but it doesn't really entice me. I think, and when I was younger, a childhood friend of mine owns a taxi company in Boston. He invited me. He didn't really invite me. He lied to me. He said, let's go do some trips, right? Pick up some folks. And then we ended up in a strip bar in a warehouse area. And I'm like, man, and we were gonna eat chicken wings. I was like, nah, I'm not eating chicken wings today. I'm not eating you chicken wings. You could, man. So to answer your question, yeah and no, maybe. But personally, like, to go, nah. That's not. I don't dig it. That's not my scene. If it was my scene, I'll let you know, but that's not my scene. I don't need that. I don't need it. I don't even know what that's about, honestly. About making money? I don't see anything else entertaining about it. Everybody can dance. Yeah, but you can't dance on a pole. Give me a couple months training. Yeah, so anyway. Calm. So be calm at all times. So I was going to tell you earlier, before Talia asked that question, or even before that, is that, let me get back to that. I totally forgot. Calming. There was something I was going to say that had relevance to what I'm talking about, but I guess not. So calming is best practiced through breathing. You can have here's what I was gonna say. Got it. Breathing. The breath of God gave you the breath of life. So every time you breathe, you breathing in God. God gave you the breath of life. That's God right there. Because the moment you stop breathing, guess what? No more God. So, breathing techniques. There's one that I use called 4-7-8, which helps you go to sleep, which limits the oxygen to the brain. There's also what I believe to be true, because I've practiced it. I've had heart issues, right? And breathing issues. So I've had asthma all my life. I played basketball, mind you. So I do know how to control my breath. Stayed in the ocean for hours. I'm not under, but I used to be able to stay underwater for quite a while exercising. But breathing, okay. So one thing they tell you is breathe. I got in my nose. Let me see if I can blow my nose. So anyway, the weather's just insane out here with this stuff, man. I can't breathe regular. I haven't been able to breathe without spitting out the sputum. So anyway, so you breathe in. And open them nostrils up, get that air, right? Now, the calming portion of it is the portion that most of us lack on because we're not taught the right way. The longer you exhale on that calming technique, the faster you become calm. The faster you'll be able to control your heart from. Because not only do you're forcing yourself to breathe differently, now you're actually concentrating on inhaling air other than losing control. Because if you lose control, you don't know what's going to happen to your breathing. Let it go all out. Push it all out. Till you have to go. Till you have to breathe again. Breathe to your stomach if you know how to your diaphragm. You can practice daily. Do it daily. Breathing techniques help you live longer. Breathing techniques help you think smarter, right? They help you go to sleep faster. Breathing techniques are the shiznit. Let me just put it in those terms. So, morning chow, there it is. How to stay calm. With all these crazy questions y'all asking me early in the morning. What's wrong with y'all, man? I hope you enjoyed the conversation, or just me talking. I'm gonna come up with another concept tomorrow. Maybe I was watching the news. Really nothing popping off, you know. Everybody still wants to rule the world. That's the news. Everybody wants to rule the world. Like, share, subscribe early in the morning. Morning chow. Love your soul, not your role. Wake up, wake up. Come on now. It's been a half an hour mumbo jumbo. I'm feeling that. I'm a little tired today. I was tired yesterday. Tired the day before that. I'm gonna. Morning chow will still happen. Maybe it's gonna happen for a shorter time period. But analytics say that most of you that follow me on my channel are on the internet around 12 in the afternoon. I go to lunch at 1. I don't think I'm gonna go live today, but possibly looking at that as a time where I can interact with more folks according to the analytics from YouTube. A lot of males following me. Need some more females in here. We need some female opinion, female thought. A lot of youngins. The youngest I see on there is 13 years old. So all you guys claiming you're 11 and you're 8, get out of here. Don't know what kind of attention you're looking for, but it's not the right attention. Unless you're AI, I know most of you are. That's cool with me. Whatever. This is kind of like a journal. Yesterday I mentioned that I'm gonna begin talking about my cancer experience on another platform, and I will give the information here if you guys want to go there and see the difference. That'll be neat. I'm gonna be able to start streaming from home. Woo! I'm gonna set up OBS. I'm gonna set up my microphone, and it's gonna be better for me. I won't have to, not that I don't like getting up in the morning and going out. I actually do. It's like a routine of mine. I'll get up, you know, do my thing, take a shower, and then go out. Go out. Um, but I should be able to stream from home soon, which will change my routine because I'll probably stay in the house. I'll do the morning. Maybe I'll go in the afternoon. And see if I catch some new folks. I used to catch some folks in the afternoon when I used to when I used to walk to the lake at lunch. But there's been so much going on that that kind of really was gonna be relived. Within a couple of weeks. I'll be doing that again. Maybe I'll just cut it short to the weekend. I am gonna go to Mount Dora this weekend, Sunday. I'm gonna. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put it on here as a scheduled live because I love Mount Dora. Mount Dora is gorgeous. It's beautiful. If there's any place that I would like to go to for the rest of my life, it would be there. Definitely. I adore that place. That place is so. Wait till you guys see. It's so nice. I met this guy named Sean. He's actually from Massachusetts. I'm not gonna say what town. He was very nice in giving me a lift to downtown, like small. But I asked, hey, where's downtown? Because I wanted to walk from the lake to downtown, which is not far. I mean, literally, it's like if you can see, here's where I was right here, and like this is downtown right here, 5 minutes away. But it is beautiful. I love that place. Now, aesthetically, the people are very nice. The people I've met, there's two sides to a coin. So, but the side I'm looking for is the one that I want to see. So, I'm gonna do that. That's gonna be fun. I might go early on my motorcycle because it's not too far away, and I can ride my motorcycle in the daytime. I can't ride it at night. I need to buy some lights. And if you haven't met her, her name is La Caballota. She does not remain calm ever. But there you go. Strategies on remaining calm in possible situations, but do not prejudge any of those situations because you do not know. So possibly it might be something that you may be in the middle of handling or about to handle. So exhale a lot longer till you kind of sort of run out of breath. Then you inhale again to clear that up. You don't have to breathe out of your mouth. You don't breathe out of your mouth naturally, so breathe out your nose. And when you do that daily, when you do that breathing daily, like the pranayama, however, I'm gonna get a breathing book. I'm gonna practice that too because that definitely helps me anyway, right? It may not help you. That's why there are different techniques in the description that you may utilize. And again, I got that from the internet. At the bottom of that description, it tells you where that data came from. So there's nothing in there that's misleading, other than I went on there and said, hey, I want to talk about this, and there it is. You got a description about techniques. Could have been a whole bunch of other stuff, but I think what's more important are the techniques. What are they? Like, how do you use them? And all those intimate things you can ask your psychologist or your psychiatrist. When do I breathe? How do I breathe? How do you breathe? Breathe to your diaphragm. That's per my understanding, right? Not to your lungs. Kind of to your stomach, and then you push it out. And either Walk away with it. Stay there with it. Raise your hands with it. You know. And while you're going through all of that, process. What's the meaning of this calming down? Where did it come from? How do I manage it? And what's the purpose? You know, so those are the things that you need to, me mainly, can help. Especially if you have anxiety. Again, I was living with anxiety my entire life. Didn't even know it. I didn't even know it. I didn't know I had anxiety. I didn't even know. Nobody ever told me what that was. And I used to get it a lot. Ooh. And that would really, really put me over the edge because I didn't know what it was. I didn't know where it was coming from. I was uncomfortable. I wanted to flee. I wanted to fight. You know, I wanted to something so that this feeling would go away. Yeah. So, morning chow. There it is. One love. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I'll be on tomorrow again. I've been doing the Mandarin stuff. Well, the Chinese language at the library, free. I'll make a video about that. That'll be neat. The information that I have anyway. And I put everything in the description. Sweet. Now I know where to put stuff. Because I didn't know. I mean, I'm not new to YouTube, but I'm kind of new to YouTube. You know what I mean? So I'm figuring out where I can leave my messages in the community. I leave messages in the community posts. Please check them out. It might get more elaborate in due time. Who knows? But right now, I'm just doing what it is for today. Easy does it, do it easy, because that's what I'm doing. Wake up, wake up. Love your soul, natural. LYSNYNR. You already know. See you here tomorrow. One love.